welcome back to my channel again. Second live stream today, but the first one I did today was quite short, so yeah. Once again, don't know how long this one will be either. But you know, I like doing them, so we'll see. But basically in today's live stream, let me see if I can zoom in. I can. Basically in today's live stream, I am going to be trying to finish this totsy reroot that I was doing the finishing touches on in the last live stream before last, yesterday's live stream. This doll had a really big, like, gaping hole in her head, like a really long one too. And I don't think boiling it would have worked, so I had to add some of this glue that I got. It is Loctite vinyl fabric and plastic flexible adhesive, and it's transparent. I got it at Walmart for I think like $5-ish, somewhere around there, $4 something, $5-ish. It's like it's a very strong smell to it, so I would recommend working in like a well ventilated area. Here's what it kind of looks like. Ugh, yeah, the smell is like coming out of there now. Whew. It's a very strong smell, so work in a well ventilated area. This is kind of what it looks like. It's like this kind of plasticky stuff. So I thought, hey, I saw somebody try and use it for a split. There's some hair from my Cleo doll earlier there. Need to get that out the way. Now it's stuck to my fingers. I saw somebody try and use this for a split, and they ended up having to use liquid fusion anyways, but I wanted to really try it and see if I could get it to work. So this is, I actually rooted it about a little, maybe about an hour and 30 minutes after I put it on. It dried, but I think it needed a little more time to dry, so I waited even longer after rooting, I think like 3 or 4 plugs in there. I was like, yeah, let me give it some more time to dry. So I'm going to attempt to root more hair in there, and I don't know if it's gonna work because I don't know how good this glue is going to like hold up either. So this is just kind of like a test doll. So yeah, I thought I would use it for this doll since I was in the process of rooting her already, to just give it a shot and see if it actually works. If not, I might end up actually buying some liquid fusion because I hear really wonderful things about it. I don't know if it works well for my method of rerooting, which is like knotting it in the middle and using a needle and stuff like that, like without having the cut off end. Like the eye of the needle's cut off and then you kind of scoop the hair up and put it in there. Don't know if it's more for that method, but I'm gonna try it with this method and see. So I do have some more hair right here. I was actually making a video on it, me rooting that in, so I don't know if I want to upload that or not. Don't know how I feel about how it came out, so I may rewatch it and see if I need to do that, but yeah. So let me use this and then try and stick it into another plug close by. Don't know how that's gonna work out, but so I'm gonna grab the hair like this, smooth it out a bit. I think I want to try and root into, it's difficult to figure out. Here, maybe? I'm kind of scared that it's gonna rip, though, if I go, like, too close. So I'm gonna go in there. Go out the neck hole. I'm hoping I'll be able to, that this glue will hold up and stuff so I can use it for other dolls as well. I'm really hoping that this does not end up horribly just splitting, and it kind of like will create a barrier to where I can root in. That's kind of like the goal, right? But I don't know if it is strong enough for that, but we will see here in a minute. Okay, oh, yep, that popped right through. I don't know if it was because the knot. See, I don't know though, because I can't really tell if that is. No, that seems. Okay, so let me triple knot it and see if that helps. Triple knot it. Okay, let's see if that works. If that knot is big enough to where it won't pop out. It's not like I'm gonna play with this doll super a lot anyways. But I would like for her hair to be able to like stay in for the most part. And this is more of a tribute doll, like I said in my last video. So she's gonna probably be like dressed up and put on a shelf and stuff like that. So yeah. Let me thread that through there. Did I get it? I didn't get it all. Let me wet it. I'm also gonna be probably in this live stream maybe mixing a custom hair color, because I looked at the color for my Cleo Denial doll. If you didn't watch my previous video, which it's there if you want to, my previous live stream, I meant, that looks pretty good there. Question is it like, I created a hole, is that hole, is like the little bridges there going to split and then it just like becomes a bigger hole again? I don't know, but so far it seems okay-ish. I'm really hoping it doesn't split open, but I'm gonna put another, can I put it, I think I might end up putting a hole here. What to do? I guess I could have done this instead of what I'm doing now. If I wanted to thatch the hair, I could have rooted a line here and a line here, and then I could have crisscrossed those lines and made it a proper like factory thatch like this doll probably would have had, and that might have worked better, but I don't know. I have trouble thatching, so that's why I didn't do that. Plus I wasn't thinking of doing that anyways, so that's probably another reason why I didn't do it, because I just didn't think of it. But yeah, I might have tried that, but I don't know if it had a, I don't know if it would have worked well. No, that's a hole there, so I'm gonna like create a hole there, and then I'm gonna create another hole here. Then I'm gonna stick my needle through, and then I'm gonna root. I'm gonna try to stick my needle through. There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't prepare another hair plug, so let me do that really quick. I could probably split these into two, honestly. This one into two. Let's see. Okay, let's get this in the middle. We have it. Okay, is that even? Yeah, pretty even. So let's double knot this. And I guess I'll knot the other one. Get that ready, so I don't have to stop and knot it again. Knot another one. I would like to try and do some videos where I'm like, I don't know, other than rerooting, but I just really like rerooting dolls, so that's why I've been doing so many like videos on it and like live streams with it and whatnot, because I just really love rooting dolls. It's one of my favorite things of doll customization is rerooting, so yeah. Thread that through. Okay, there we go. Pull that there. And then the hole over here is right there. I'm just going to stick my needle in there to loosen it up a bit, make it a bit wider. Let's try and stick my needle through there, and there we have it. I guess I could maybe try and crisscross this specific hair and see how that works. Do what you gotta do, really. It kind of works. Like, is that perfect? No, but I think it looks better than what it did, and it doesn't have like a gaping bald patch right there, so yeah. Okay, let's see here. Is her... That is over there, so okay. So what I need to do is probably... First, let me brush it out. Sometimes you gotta brush it out. I think once this is boil washed and set and styled and stuff like that, it'll hopefully look a bit better than it does. I just don't like that there's so much gappiness in there, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix that, so... But I do have one more hair plug, so... I'm trying to see, I think it needs it more right in... Let's see... Maybe like right in here. Let me create a hole there. Try not to do this off camera. Let me spray that. Then, after I root this in there, I think I'm going to call it quits on the totsy. And go and work on the, my monster high doll. Because she is in desperate need of a few plugs in her hair, so... That didn't really help at all, did it? I could add one right there, that'd be beneficial, but did that just split into... It did, it split, but I'm gonna add it in there anyways and see if that can be covered up. I'm gonna take a risk. Let's see if it pays off. Did it pay off? Yeah, I think it worked a little bit. It looks a little better now. Doesn't look as noticeable, but yeah, that's pretty much the end of this totsy reroot. Honestly, would I have created her a new part line if I had known it would look like this? Maybe, but since I've already went through the effort of rooting so much hair in there and stuff like that and gluing it and whatnot, I think that's going to be her part line. It's not perfect, no, but I might be able to go in with a little bit of like paint and like maybe go into some of those spotty areas and paint her scalp a little bit to make it kind of blend a little better. But yeah, I think it's okay. I think overall she looks pretty cute and stuff. So let's get her back on her body. Okay, there we go. She's back on her body, and boom, there she is. Now she will need like a boil wash, and she'll need her hair curled probably. I have some straws that I want to try and curl some doll's hair with. So yes, that'll be nice. But yeah, she's pretty much done. Not the best work on the part line. I've seen cleaner, but you know, I'm gonna really have to try and remove that with some rubbing alcohol or some acetone if I have to. But yeah, she is done. Yes. Overall, I'd give this maybe like a 7-ish out of 10. And maybe a 6.5. 6.5 or 7 out of 10 for on the reroot scale for me. Just because of the part line, but yeah. Okay. Would I recommend this glue? I guess it depends. Like, I guess it depends on where it splits. Because if it's like a huge hole or something, then you could probably skip this. If it's like a huge hole in the part line, maybe not, because that's where most of the hair is gonna be, and you really want that to look like really like nice and clean. So maybe not in the part line, but I think I might recommend for this if it's split like let me grab a doll here. If it's split like here, maybe underneath, or maybe on the side here. That way you can still root hair in there, but I don't think I would use it for like the really thickly rooted area like this, because you have to really, go in with so close. And I think it's just going to end up breaking if you end up going like as close as you need to go. So I don't know if I'd recommend it for the scalp splits, but I don't know, maybe Liquid Fusion is better, but this is all I have right now. I may end up purchasing some Liquid Fusion just to test it out and let y'all know how it works out, but yeah. I wonder if Fabri-Tac glue would work for a scalp split. I don't know if it would hold on to the plastic though, because this is, well, this says vinyl fabric and plastic, so I don't know if it would really. I actually wonder if this would work for a split neck. Oop, I dropped it. Because it's flexible, maybe they would work better for like a split neck or something instead of a scalp split, like a Liquid Fusion would do, but I don't know. But yeah. Okay, now we're probably going to move on to Cleo because she needs some more hair. Okay, so I have two colors here. So the two colors I have for her hair is this really vibrant blue, and it's kind of similar. Like it's a blue, but this is a lot darker. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a custom color. I'm going to mix this color and then some black that I have. Let me get some of that fuzzies off of there. And then this is jet black, so as you can see, it has a little bit of texture still in it. I probably could have boil washed it a little bit better, but this doll's going to need a boil wash anyway, so it's good enough to root in the doll's head for now. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and mix these two colors and see what it turns out to be, because I did mix this black color and like a purple color. It was like a really vibrant purple. I don't know how much black I want to mix. Equal parts, or like, I don't know, a little bit less than. Let's add a little bit at a time. So let's do that much. Okay, let's do this. I don't want to lose any of my hair, so I'm going to tie this up. So, don't know where to hang it from. I'll just lay it back where it was. It was doing pretty fine over there. So anyways, let us begin trying to mix these colors. This might be not enough black, though. I think you probably need about 50-50 or something like that. I might end up getting some more black here in a minute, but we'll try this first and see how it goes. So I'm going to mix this. You're going to lay it on top of each other like so. This is a little longer than the blue, but it's fine. Then you're going to try and you're going to grab a brush. And what I do is, let me zoom out. I basically just will take it and I will fold it around and around like so, and really get it in there and brush it. And then I'll go to the other side. I'll brush it. Oh, it's getting a little tangled there. Sorry, I'm trying to untangle it. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll fold it again. And then I'll brush it. And then I'll just keep folding and brushing. Switching up the sides it goes into. Yeah, I'm going to need more black than this, definitely. So I'm going to add more black, actually. This might not even be the right color for her hair. But hopefully it'll look like similar enough that you won't notice at first glance, at least. That's what I'm going for. So we're gonna add that much more. I might actually wet this hair because it's getting a little flyaway. I don't know if wetting the hair, doing it dry or wet, makes it more, I don't know which one's more efficient, but I just really like wetting my hair because it's more easy to work with. Let me hang it from her shoe because it's gonna, yeah, so let me actually grab, I'll attempt to grab all of this hair up. Okay, that's making a mess, so I'm gonna spritz it. A little bit so it's not as fly away, but I'm just gonna keep brushing and turning the hair. And this is how they mix custom hair colors for like on doll hair websites and even in the factories. They probably have like actual machines to help them like mix the hair colors, but I know that like dolly hair companies, because Shimmerlocks actually did a video on how to do custom hair colors blends, and that's probably, I don't know if they're more, I think they are more expensive, like custom hair color blends, because they're actually putting in the manual, like so much labor into doing it, like doing this and then going back and brushing it and switching sides to get the blend good and stuff like that. So yeah, I am flipping it, trying to really get that color to mix in there. Because you don't want to, I mean, you can have it like this, but I'm trying to get it as smooth as possible in there, like so it's seamlessly blended. So yeah, let's try, I might need to add more black actually. Looking at it now, I think she definitely needs more black. Probably more black than blue because this Cleo has really dark blue hair. And as you can see, it needs more black in there. So it's not going to be a complete one-to-one, but hopefully it's like close enough to where I can root it into the head. If not, then I'll just have like a custom hair blend to use on a doll or something. Might actually need all of my black hair that I have on me right now in this room, which is gonna be a lot. I don't have a lot left to put in here, so hopefully it starts like turning out good soon to the shade that I want it to be. So let's try and like sift it around like this, and then grab pieces from underneath and kind of brush it to the front. This takes practice. The first time I ever did this, it just did not go out well, and I ended up having to throw the, well, I don't know why I threw the hair away, but I just thought it was like pointless to do because it wasn't working. And I thought like, oh, I can't do it or whatever, but no, I just needed to like take my time and really just like really like mix the hair up. And that's like the goal, is to like really get it mixed up in there. This might end up being a little too blue for her hair though, because even with all the black, we'll see, though, we shall see. But this is how you get like custom hair colors, basically. Like you can get different, you can kind of like blend it to the point where it looks like a different color, which is what I did for that one purple shade. It turned into like a darker purple, which I wanted. I was doing it out of curiosity, really. I got bored, so I tried it again, and it worked. So I just learned that you just need to keep going at it and really just mixing it in there. It is really tedious, I will admit, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for your dolls. Grab it here and brush that out. Look underneath. there's a lot more blue underneath, so I'm gonna try and sift that through. Might have to add more black in there, actually, looking at it, but it's still kind of streaky, so. See, I'm trying to get rid of that streak in this area. Let me go over here and really kind of spread that out and kind of grab some blue. Sorry if I'm like not talking a whole lot while I'm doing this. I'm really trying to focus and get the hair to blend. See, you don't want that like big streak in there. You want the teeny little streaks when you're trying to make a custom hair color. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to add more black in there though, because it is getting a little bit lost. Like, you can see the black in there. It's starting to kind of blend into each other, but I think it just needs a lot more black. So I'm gonna add all of my black in there and see if that can tone this color down a bit. Because this hair color, I think I can make it work if I just try hard enough. So yeah, I don't know why I laid it flat again, because this hair gets a little bit stuck to the floor. Oh, it's starting to get everywhere now. You can see all the little hair on the floor, but okay, let's see. Lay this at the top, run my fingers through it. If anybody like blends their own custom hair colors, give me some tips, you know? If there's anyone there here that's watching this and does custom hair colors, like, give me some tips on if there's a more efficient way to do it or not, whatnot, or if you've seen a video and you know a better way of doing it, let me know, because I love learning new things and whatnot. So yeah, but this is the only way that I know how to do it. I think it's the only way to really do it, to my knowledge. So, but if you do know any, then just let me know. It's kind of in there, but not really. Let's see, blend the... Sometimes you have to like thin it out and kind of run. Okay, let's see. Let's get some of that black up here. Okay, I don't know why I blended so much of it. I don't need this much for her hair, but oopsie daisy. I should have blended a little bit less hair, but you know, sometimes it happens. Let me spritz it and see if that helps any. Get it a little wet. This is Aquatex Kanekalon hair, by the way, so it'll say Aquatex and stuff. I don't think these have flame retardant on there, so I wouldn't recommend buying flame retardant hair. If you do, try and get like the cheapest one you can see and see if it straightens out in boiling water, because this hair straightens out in boiling water. Flame retardant hair, in my experience, does not straighten out after a boil wash for the Kanekalon hair, the braiding hair. I do not know why, but I think it has something to do with it being flame retardant. If not, then just let me know, because that's kind of what I've come to the conclusion on. If I'm wrong, then just let me know, but I do not know another way to like straighten that hair out. So okay, is it looking... It's kind of getting that color in it now, the more I'm sifting through it. We still have these bigger pieces here that I can try and spread them out a bit and then brush them. And then go to this side and spread them out a bit and then try and brush them. Okay, so let's take a look at this hair and see as you can see, it looks a lot closer to her hair color now, so that'll be good. I think I can just about stop right here. I think I want to make sure underneath though. See, there's a lot of that like blue color in there. So I think I might actually, I don't know, I think I'll remove that. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just keep folding it and see if that works. But yeah, that's pretty much all it is. Oops, sorry about that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try and root this into her head now. Just sifting through it one more time to make sure it's, most of it is blended in there. Yeah, we do have a good thing of like a good variety of black and blue, the bright blue streaks. So yes, okay. So let us try and root some of this into Cleo's head because she needs it desperately. Okay. I think this is going to be my first time doing this to a Monster High doll because I just kind of, if the hair is thin or whatever, I kind of just leave it. I don't know why I laid it back down there. It sticks to the floor. I don't need to do that. Let me grab a little section of this to work with, about this much. Probably don't need much for this doll, but who knows. Okay, and then I'll lay it over here. Right there. See, let's clean up our mess first so we don't get all nasty and hairy. If you don't clean it up, then it'll get in your floor in the living room, in your washroom, in your bathroom. I know from experience, so just clean up when you're going. What is this little, it's like a piece of hair that was floating in the air. That kind of rhymed. But yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably brush it out some more, wet it, and then I'm gonna start knotting it. So yeah. There we go. Brush it a little. That has a lot more, yeah. It looks kind of close though. So I'm just gonna do that and pull out any very short hairs that you see, and we're gonna line the ends up at the right here. Make sure they're about the same length. We're gonna be cutting it because it's way too long anyways, but we're gonna pull that hair out. We are going to take the middle. We're gonna, okay, if I can kind of get it to cooperate, we're gonna take it and we're going to pinch it like that. And it works really well with the Kanekalon braiding hair with doing this method because it just really likes to have things indented. Like it's very non-dent resistant. I don't know how to word what I want to say, but basically you can dent the hair very easily. That's what I'm trying to get at. So we're gonna knot one piece. We're gonna make these plugs a little bit thicker because she needs it, honestly. So I'm just gonna knot that. There we go. There's 2 plugs. Don't know how many we need. We definitely need some in here. And then we definitely need like maybe like 4 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I might go out throughout here and fill in some of these bald spots. I don't know yet. And I might even go in here and add a couple. Add it like 1 there and 1 there. So yeah. But if you can see, once that is in there, that's gonna look pretty darn close after we added that black in there. So kind of tones down the blue a little bit, doesn't it? So that is what I like about doing my own hair blends and stuff, that you can kind of get away with like not having the exact color as long as you have like similar colors. then you can kind of make a color that resembles the hair that you're going for if you mix them. So it's a neat little trick that I learned from, I don't know where I learned it from. I know that I'd heard about people mixing their own custom hair color blends, but I just never paid attention to it. And then I forget, it was this YouTuber, he is a YouTuber, he does like Monster High and stuff, and I seen him when he would reroot his Skulltimate Secrets dolls, because sorry, my nose was running there for a minute. He would reroot his Skulltimate Secrets Monster High dolls, because most of them came with pretty much all of them came with polypropylene hair, and he would mix for some of his dolls, if he didn't have the right shade or whatever, he would actually take similar shades and he would mix a color, and that really inspired me to try and start mixing my own colors. So that's pretty much where, but I've seen like multiple YouTubers mix colors and talk about mixing colors. There was him, Draculija, that's his name. He's a primarily G3 Monster High YouTuber, basically. I think he started with G3 actually, so that's neat. But he does like a bunch of Monster High videos and what have you. And then I also heard from this other YouTuber, Amber Ruxpin, in one of her older videos where she was talking about how she blended a hair color together and how she did it. And I heard about that from her as well. Those are the only two I can think of right now. And then of course, I think I got recommended the Shimmerlocks video where they were putting doing the hair blend. So yeah, but I'm gonna try and rip this doll's head off. So I don't recommend doing this, honestly, unless you've boiled some water, because they have the little prongs in there so basically this is the neck. This is like the neck joint, right? There's two prongs that are like this that catch onto a rim to prevent the head from being pulled off. But yeah, I like to cut those off okay, there we go. Her head was fairly squishy already, so I could just pull that right off. But I'm going to cut this off, actually. So I'm just going to take some scissors and cut that right off. So I wouldn't recommend cutting it with like a pair of scissors used to cut hair, and that you want to be sharp. Just use like a kind of pair of scissors that you don't care about, or like a pair of like wire cutters or something like that to take it off. That's how I do my doll's heads in case I need to take them off again for whatever reason. But yeah, let's start rooting this doll's head. So I'm gonna, ooh, she's really bald in here. I am going to take I'm gonna make, let's see, I definitely need one here, so I'm gonna add a hole there. She definitely needs a hole there. I think she probably needs one here too, and then here for good measure. Okay. So I'm gonna put the needle in there. Here we go. Yeah, you really can't tell, actually. Well, you can tell a little bit. Like, that's not like a perfect blend, but looks a little bit similar to her original color. Like, if I got this doll and her hair had been like chopped off or something at a thrift shop or whatever, I would probably not mind using this as her hair color, because it looks like so similar once it's blended. But you can, if you get up close to it and compare the two, you can tell that it's a little off, but it's fine. I'd rather have her a little bit off than have like big gaping bald spots in her head. That is not, I don't typically get, I'm very surprised that I got a doll like this, because I don't typically get dolls with bald spots. But my Cree Production Draculora, she had a bald spot. at the top of her head where it, like, they didn't root hair in or something. I don't know. Or it, like, wasn't split properly. And then this doll, I don't know what's going on with Mattel's rooting people, but they need to, like, not let them get away with that. They need to, like, if they find a doll that like this, they need to be like, hey, you need to add a little more hair in there, or they need to toss it to the side or something. I don't know, but make the doll's hair a little bit thicker, please. Thank you. How's it gonna get through there? There we go. Got it. Okay. Once her hair is boil washed, I hope it all blends together nicely, but we won't know until we get it in there and we boil wash it, so. Which I'm probably not going to do that on camera, because that's, like, I have to get up and do all that stuff. Boil some water. Then I need to wash the gel out and stuff like that, and it just takes, like, you know, a while, so. I'd rather do that off stream. Who knows, I might do like a boil washing live stream. As you can see, I really love hair on dolls, so that's why I'm always talking about rerooting or like doing the hair and stuff like that. But yeah, that tinsel is really bad, but it's like not as bad as it was. These plugs aren't as mixed as well as the others. That's the first one I put in the head, but yeah. I might even go above them and like add more in there. Like add 1, 2, and then 1, 2 maybe. I don't know. Because it's still looking a little bald for my liking. So I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna section that hair out. Pull that hair down there. I'm gonna add a hole right in here. Hopefully that doesn't split into another plug. I hope it wouldn't. It's like, since she's so new, maybe her vinyl is like better than like a clone, like a older Barbie or whatever. Like that Totsy doll, like her vinyl isn't as fragile. But yeah, I'm gonna add another hole right in there. Okay, I think that was enough. Where's the hole? Right there. There we go. I have a piece of hair stuck to my arm. Oh, her lip color is really pretty. It's like lighter than Frankie's color. Frankie's color is a little bit more dark, but Cleo's is like slightly more muted. Like it's kind of like giving the same vibe, but like different. This one's a bit more on the. This one's a little bit more vibrant. This one's a bit more muted. So, a little bit more gray actually. So, yeah, let's do that. And I think that's pretty good. Like, I think that looks good. Once again, not a one-to-one hair match, but it's pretty darn. It's close enough for me. And once I root the other side, it'll look kind of like streaks anyways. So once I brush that in there and probably cut it, let me cut it a little bit. Have my hair scissors right here. Let's do this, like boop, 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 boop. And kind of go this direction, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, looks pretty decent. Can't really tell that it's there now. It's brushed out. Yeah, it'll look great once it's boil washed. But yeah, let's go to the other side now. She needs a little attention over here. I might actually reset her hair into her original factory style after I do this, because she won't have the bald spots there anymore. So Yeah, but she really needs some right in here, so let's do that. She needs one right in here. She needs another right inside it. Right there. Okay. Okay. The hole right next to it. Boop. I was debating whether I wanted to do this or not, and I just came to the conclusion, yeah, I didn't want to do it because, I don't know, it was just really bad, the way that they rooted her hair. So I wanted to give her justice, and she is a beautiful doll. She's one of my favorite Cleos that they've released so far, so I really do want her to look the best she can, so especially since I don't have, like, doubles or anything, so I can't, like, have doubles or whatever, you know, have, like, one that looks, like, the better than the other. I just can have one that looks good. I'm fine with having one doll that just looks really good, you know what I mean? Versus, like, having multiple of the same doll and whatnot, but yeah. Yeah, I think that fixed it. Let's see. Yeah, I think once her hair is I think it was set like this. Or was it pulled up like this? I forget. It was pulled up like that. I'm gonna have to check the, maybe check back on the video and see how her hair was set up. Her bangs are kind of getting a little messed up there. The gel is, like, coming undone. But I know that right here looks better, especially when I put it like that. Yeah, there you go. When I pull it up like that, you can see her scalp because they didn't paint it. But once it's like that and then pulled up here, yeah, I think that'll be able to be covered. I think I might actually go in there with a little blue paint or something too and touch up her scalp to make it even less noticeable, but yeah. I think that's about all the hair plugs that I'm going to root into her head. I don't know if I want to do any more. It's hard brushing her hair though because of this tencel, so I'm having to use, like, a Monster High Creep Reduction brush. So yeah, because it's more of a wide bristle. It's not getting caught on the tinsel nearly as bad, so yeah, let me cut this off a little bit. Actually, this needs to be a little bit like, boop, like that. There we go. Do that there. So, yep. She's got the kind of Skulltimate Secrets Series 2 skin tone, I think. More similar to that Cleo. So I think I'm going to pop her head back on. See, I don't know if I want to root more hair into her or not, so I can just pop her head back on, and if I need to... Oh, my goodness. Sorry about that. My thing just completely fell there. You saw me, heard me scream a little bit, but yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, now my thing is leaning really bad, so I need to fix that. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay. Oh, like that. Okay. No, I need to rotate it like this. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. So, did I? Okay, just making sure. Okay, but like I was saying, I can basically just pop her head back on, and then if I need to just pop it back off, so without having to heat it up and whatnot, so yeah, that's why I did that. Her bangs are really crunchy. I don't know why I'm brushing them, but yeah. Actually, let's try and put her hair back into its original set. Let me wet it. I mean, it needs to be boil washed. I don't know when I'm going to get to that, though, so I guess I'll try and put it back in its original set. I do have rubber bands. I did break her original one. I cut it, actually, because it was getting tangled in her hair, and I have a bunch anyways for replacement, so... yeah, so I'm just going to get a teeny one. I'm gonna get my needle. I'm gonna grab it from underneath like this on each side. I'm not gonna grab that though. Don't know how much I want to grab in here. Yeah, there we go. It's split like that. So I'm just gonna grab that much, I think. Spritz it. Spray it underneath as well. Then what I'm gonna do is I could have added I think I was gonna add a bit right there, but I don't need to, it's fine. That is nowhere near as bad as I think I could actually split a plug down the middle. It's gelled though, so yeah, I'm not gonna worry with that right now, but that's her gold tinsel needs to go up in here. She have any gold? No, she doesn't. Okay, so how I do this is I grab this section here and brush this, get all of this in this section, brush the rest of it away. Then what I do is I grab a little bit of hair back here, and that will actually help secure this to where it won't be able to be pulled up as easily or anything like that. So I get that from Zombie X Corn. I watch his YouTube channel, and he does that for like little half up, half down styles and stuff like that. So that's what I do. So I'm gonna just do that here. Boom. There we go. Put it down like that. And voila, she's not bald right there anymore. So yeah, I'm glad I did that. She will need a boil wash once again, but let me try wetting it. It's not gonna be completely tamed though, because it's like that's the water itself isn't gonna tame the puffiness, but I can try. Can to do anything but try, can we? Yeah, but once I do that, it'll blend in good, and you won't be able to see it. Like even now, you can't really see it mixed in with the hair. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but not much. But yeah, that's her. Let's get her earrings and stuff back in. Is this the right? Yeah, no. Yes, this is the right side that it goes into. And then I'm gonna stick that in. Can't put that there. Then, ooh, she's got a little straggler there. I'm just gonna, oop. Saran breaks super easily. That's what I don't like about Saran, is it breaks really easily, unlike a nylon. And her little clips, they weren't actually, they were rubber banded on her. They weren't clipped into her hair, which I thought was quite interesting. Why would you make the clip able to like actually clip and not like actually secure it into the doll's hair? I'd have no idea. Is Frankie's like that? No, see, theirs is actually clipped into their hair and rubber banded. So I don't know what was going on with Cleo in the factory, but she was definitely interesting in that regard. So if I can get these, okay, there we go. Take that rubber band off and save it. I don't know which order they went. I'm gonna assume it went blue gold, maybe. Blue and gold. Let's try that. How were they secure? Okay, so they were in here. I'm just gonna grab a little piece of hair, just a teeny bit. Sorry if you heard my stomach there. Okay, come on, get in there. Just like that. You pull it in there, and then you push down and clip. There we go. I hope that's not upside down or backwards or whatever, but that's how I'm gonna put it in the hair. Completely forgot how it was secured, so not secured, but styled. Was it styled like Was it styled like this or was it styled like this? You know what I mean? So I don't know because I've forgotten. I have a very bad memory, so I'm just gonna go right in the same, try to go in the same hairpiece. Go in there and push down. There we go. All right. She's got her little hair clips back in, so yep, she's looking pretty good. I might actually curl her hair. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna boil wash it, but I don't know if I'm gonna curl it. I'm just glad that she doesn't have those bald spots anymore. Look, it looks a lot better. Like, you can still see a little bald patch in there, a little scalp, but I'd rather see a little scalp than a whole bald patch. But yeah, so that's her. Really beautiful doll. I highly recommend you get her. Just be wary of, I would actually recommend picking them out in store because that was not good. But Frankie's hair is super thick. This is probably the thickest Frankie I have. Because even their, was it not I keep wanting to say Voltageous. It's, the, Monster Ball-esque one. Like, it's not an official, it's not, like, titled Monster Ball Frankie, you know? But they were in the Monster Ball, and that, it was, like, kind of like how Spa de Laguna is, like, the Creepover Laguna, you know what I mean? Like, an unofficial Creepover Laguna, so an unofficial Monster Ball Frankie, it's that one. Amped Up Frankie, that's the name. Amped Up Frankie. I have that doll, and their hair is really long, but it's kind of thin, on the thin side. It's not, like, thin like Cleo's, but it's definitely thinner than this Frankie's hair. Oof, this Frankie has gorgeous, thick hair. Love it. I'm not one that has to have, like, super thick hair on their dolls, you know? But when I do find it, it's pretty nice, I will admit. I would like it to be thicker than her hair, but I honestly wouldn't have minded the thickness of her hair if it wasn't for those two little bald spots, but yeah. That's that. Let me close up my rubber band. Actually, I have two right here. No, that's, oh, that is the broken one, actually. Do I have any more laying around? I do, so I'll just put that in there. I've collected these for, gosh, probably about 2 years now. This is like 2 years worth of rubber bands and dolls and everything. I don't know where that rubber red one came from, honestly. It just kind of ended up in there, but yeah. So we got Totsy done. She needs a boil wash. We got her as good as she's gonna get, which I am thankful that the glue kind of worked at least, so it seems to have worked for now. Don't know how it'll hold up down the road, but we'll see. We've gotten her fixed up. Let's brush Frankie's hair, get it brushed out a little bit. Spray it, spray underneath. Get the wire brush on it. I don't think I brushed out their hair at all. Honestly, could stand for a boil wash, but since it's kind of like a little bit wavy, and the style is supposed to be like pin straight, I think anyways. Don't have the oh, I do. It's Cleo's, is it? Yeah, that's Cleo's, that's Frankie's. Oh, that fell, almost fell. Yeah, it's supposed to be like straight like that, so yes. Well, today I ended up shipping off those dolls, the free dolls, to one of the people that wanted them, and I'm happy that I did that. So I have gotten rid of some dolls, officially. I did ask another person for, because I had it weighed, and then I, asked them, I said, is this a good price for you? You know, are you comfortable with it? If so, let me know. So I probably will be getting rid of 2 more dolls. I still have a bunch of the 8As because another person that I contacted me hasn't reached out anymore, so I don't know if they're still interested in those dolls. If you're watching this and you're that person, just let me know. I sent you some more pictures on Instagram. You asked for some more. and you saw it and you didn't respond. So just let me know if you're still interested in the dolls and whatnot. If you are, just give me your information and I'll have it weighed and stuff and give you the price and whatnot, and we can work that out. So yeah. But yeah, this Frankie has such gorgeous hair. Ugh, so pretty. So pretty. And they have like a really good face too. It's like not super, it's like not wonky really. So love the like more blue skin tone. They changed this doll skin tone a lot. They actually changed most of the character skin tones a little bit. Like they made Frankie a little bit more blue. They made Draculaura more pink, I think. They made Cleo a little bit more, more like a more pink undertone almost to her skin. Like it's still that kind of like golden color, but not like her original doll. It's more peachy. Laguna, she looks pretty much the same. I think her dolls might have like the teeniest bit of difference in skin tone, but nothing like major. And then Claudine, she got a little bit darker. Just a teeny bit darker. So yeah, that's interesting. Is this doll made in Indonesia? I think they are, because it's squishy head. And usually the China dolls were having the hard head. Let me see. Is it Indonesia? That's Mattel. 2024. Wait, what? What's going on here? Hold on. Actually has the make on the doll's body. Yeah, Indonesia. I thought so because their heads were feeling kind of squishy. And I think Cleo is Indonesia as well because her head is super squishy. The Indonesia dolls recently, the ones that they make recently, just seem to have like overall squishier heads. I don't know if it's because, yeah, Indonesia as well. Don't know if my Draculaura and Claudine are made in Indonesia, but I know that Draculaura at least has the China screening, so I know that much. Oh, and I did order another Monster. I know, I keep ordering Monster High. I have 2 more. Okay, so I have a pre-order for 1 Monster High doll at Jennifer. Then Target was having a sale on the this play set that had Draculaura and Claudine. I forgot the name of it, but I really wanted that Claudine, and it was on sale for like $37. And last time I missed out on the pack like that, the Sam's Club exclusive, it ended up like on the secondary market being like a lot, like over $100, which it was actually priced at like I think 75, so that isn't like too bad. But some of them are going for like 130, and I'm like, ugh. So I wanted to get that doll because those are dolls that I wanted, and I would have loved to have the Sam's Club exclusive one. Draculaura and Claudine. Claudine especially. She was like one of the first Saran variants that I remember seeing for Claudine. But anyway, I didn't get them, so I ended up getting this one instead. So yeah, I'm happy that I was able to get it. I still do have like a lot of money left, but not a lot of money left, but like, you know, I still have play money, but I am trying to like get rid of some more things that way I can still have money to save and money for dolls and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my little talk for that. That's what I'm getting. This Frankie's so pretty. I really love him. Ugh. I just really love the necklace. I wish they had painted this though, like maybe silver or something, or pink, or I don't know, something other than just a solid blue color for the necklace. But other than that, yeah, really good. Earrings could have been a little bit detailed, but you know, they don't really do that nowadays. Most they do is do a couple little painted details on the shoes, to be honest. Do they go out for I don't know, do they go all out for the accessories? Let me check. They kind of do, but it's like printed, like they don't paint this, they just print that on like a stencil or whatever, like. And it's super duper pixelated for the accessories for Monster High, which I don't really mind really if it's for the accessories. The faces are gorgeous. For pretty much every Monster High doll I've seen, G1, 2, and 3, I've never seen any pixelation. I can kind of see where it's little dots that make up the makeup, but it's not pixelated like a Barbie would be. I don't know if you will be able to see that. Can I zoom in? Yeah, so if you can, yeah, you can see that right there. It's like a really fine, it's really, really fine dots. And it's like that over here as well. Is it like that on the blush? I don't know if they do it for the blush or not, but there's that. And for the lips, I'm trying to see if there's any dots for the lips, but I don't think there's any, I don't see any visible dots for the lips. For the eyebrows, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. So I don't know what method they use for these dolls, for the Monster High G3 dolls, or just like Monster High dolls in general. They might use the stamp method, but maybe not. But I don't think that it comes off. So yeah. Anyways, that's probably going to be the end of this live stream. Just thought I'd come on here and try and finish that Totsy doll and whatnot, and fix up Cleo and show you how I was like blending the hair and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head out, and I'll catch y'all in the next live stream or video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I'm glad. Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.